Hey guys, it's Justina, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this gorge, super dramatic fall cut crease look with these dark plum lips. This is extra drama, extra fun, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it step by step. Okay, so first I am priming my lids. I'm taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, patting that all over the eye, and then taking a foundation powder. You can take a foundation or a translucent powder, and I'm just setting that primer so that everything goes on nice and smooth and blends out easily, and it won't give you that jagged line or anything like that. So I'm taking a round crease brush from Morphe brushes and taking Dusty Rose, and I'm working that into my crease and windshield wiper motions. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing my brush into my crease and allowing that to basically blend out itself. So I'm applying most of my pressure in the crease, and then the end of the brush will blend out by itself. So now I'm taking aubergine with a more tapered brush, and I'm focusing that into my crease area right below where we put that Dusty Rose. So you just want to begin to map out where you're going to have that cut crease, where you're going to have that line. So when you're looking into the mirror, you want to look with your eyes wide open, and you just want to blend out above the desired crease. Now I'm taking a smaller Anastasia brush, and I'm taking Fudge from Anastasia. This is the World Traveler palette. And I am pressing that into my crease to really define that line on my crease and just mapping out where I want it. It's okay if you get it on your lid because we are going to clean it up, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So you really want to make sure that it's focused in the crease area. You're not bringing it up too high because you don't want it to look messy. You want that nice gradient effect. So I'm focusing it on the outer part of my crease, blending it inwards, and then just working in circular motions. So now I'm taking a fluffy brush with absolutely no product on it, and I'm just blending that out back and forth just to get rid of any harsh lines that we might have. So now I'm taking my Sweet Peach palette, taking that warm peachy orangey shade, and I'm going to marry the two colors, that Dusty Rose and Fudge, blend that out. So now I'm taking MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I took this is an Urban Decay brush. I didn't like it. It didn't really pick up much product, and it was messily applied on my lid. Like, it wasn't giving me a straight line at all. So I switched it for my Morphe concealer brush, and it just packed on the pigment much better, as you can see here. So what I am doing is I'm mapping out my crease. So I'm bringing it from the inner corner of my eye and bringing it right across my crease, and you can measure how high you want it. I have hooded eyelids, so I brought it a little bit more higher. If you have a nice regular crease, you don't have to bring it as high, but it's up to you. I want that crease to be exaggerated, so I take my time, map it out, and just pay attention to where the placement is. So I bring it much higher than my natural crease, and then I just follow that line outward, and we're going to bring it out to the outer corner. So basically this is giving the illusion of a large eyelid. Like, you have a lot of space on your eyelid, and you're basically doing a mock crease. It's making it look like your eyes crease there, but not really. So I'm just placing that all over my lid and then just blending outwards. And then I'm going to set that. Well, first I'm going to blend it out so there's no harsh lines and everything looks smooth, because if it's jagged, it's going to show up no matter what. I'm going to define the crease a little bit more with Fudge from Anastasia, and I'm taking an angled liner brush, and now I'm going to set that with that pinky beigey shade from the Sweet Peach palette. If you don't have the palette, because I know it's not in stock anymore, but I think they are bringing it back, you can take any beige or pink shadow or any nude color, whichever you prefer. And I'm just packing that on to the soft ochre. And this is also going to help with that harsh line. It's going to blend it out a little bit more, make it look more airbrushed and smooth. So now I am lining my eyes with my Stila liner. What you want to do with the liner for the wing, you want to make sure that it is parallel to the cut crease, I'm going to say. So we're going to line it on the inner corner and bring it out. My pen was drying out on me here, but I tried my best to show you guys. So basically you're going to pull the wing out parallel to the line there and then bring it back in. I finished my liner off camera because, you know, the struggle. But that's basically what you want to do. And then you want to bring that back in and then proceed to how you usually do your liner, just so that it shows that cut crease gives you that double liner kind of effect. I feel like I've been talking like an infomercial. Let me stop. So now I'm going to take my House of Lashes Iconics. I already applied glue to it, and now I'm mixing my Loreal Infallible and my Maybelline Matte Poreless. I did do 1 or 2 drops of my Cover FX custom drops because I grabbed the wrong shade for my Matte Poreless. It was too light. So this is going to warm it up a little bit more and darken it for me so that I don't look like a ghost, basically. Taking my handy dandy beauty blender, and I'm blending that out and pressing it into my skin. Towards the center of my face, I like to press it in a little bit more just to help with the pores. I have very porous skin, so I have to use a thick primer. I use a Smashbox pore minimizing, and then I just press that all in with my beauty blender. I just like using my beauty blender because I feel like it gives me a more flawless finish. If you prefer brushes, go ahead girl, but I like my beauty blender. And then after I press everything in, I go back with it and make sure everything's blended out. So now I'm just applying my lashes. I press it in the center, adjust the sides, and then I push up so that my real lashes blend in with the fake ones. And then I'm taking mascara and then just blending that as well. And then you want to go back always if you do have just some eyelash glue showing, or if the liner doesn't match up. It's always good to take a step back from what you're doing with your makeup just to see how it looks, because you might be doing one thing, then you look in the mirror and it's like, ooh, that does not add up. I always have one eye looking wonkier than the other, so we always got to take our time. So now I am applying my LA Girl concealer. You know the drill, same routine. I'm doing the under eye, I'm doing my nose, and then I'm blending that all out with my beauty blender. Basically, you want to put this wherever the light hits, where you want to draw more attention to. I'm using this to just clean up that liner on the side and any eyeshadow that might have fallen out. I did a little thin line on my nose so that I would be just a little bit more careful with the nose contour, so my nose looks a little bit more narrow. It didn't really work out. I've been struggling with my nose lately, but don't judge me. So I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure there's no harsh lines. I did do a little bit of cream contour, but I realized I wasn't filming while I did it because I'm such a genius. So I'm going to set with that Laura Mercier powder. I like to take my wet beauty blender, dip it into the powder, and then just press that into my under eye area. This is going to help set and absorb any oil you have on your face. It's going to look really dramatic. So I decided to set my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin area, and then I decided to do it right under that contour I had, just to make it, I was just going for the full glam today, going the extra steps, doing what I usually don't do. So I went ahead and I just swept that under my contour. Very drag queenish, but I'm living for it. I love it. So I did let that sit for 30 seconds or so, and then I went ahead and I took my big powder brush and I just blended that all out so it looks nice and seamless. I also blended it over my cream contour just to set that as well, and I blended out my chin area. Now I'm taking my bronzer and I'm just sweeping that back and forth in my cheekbone area. So now I'm warming up my face. So I'm going to go around the perimeter of my face. How many times can I say face? Take a shot every time I say face. So I'm bringing it around my forehead, my jawline, and my neck area. This is going to chisel out the jaw as well, but also add that warmth to the skin. So I'm just blending everything out a little bit more. I tightline my eyes. I put black liner on the upper and lower rim. I do for the upper just so you can't see any skin showing through and it just looks more seamless. Now I'm just smudging out that liner on my lower lash line, and then I'm taking Fudge from Anastasia. The same thing we did in the crease I'm going to do on my lower lash line, but I'm going to focus most of the product towards the outer part of my eye just to open up the eyes more, elongate it, make it look more sultry. I can't talk today or any day. Now I'm taking that warm color from the Sweet Peach Palette and I'm just going to smoke that out. It gives it a nice gradient effect. It adds warmth to the eye and it just helps the eye look more pulled together. Now I'm dusting off that translucent powder from Laura Mercier. What I'm doing there with my finger is just really blending it in where my fine lines are under my eyes. Now I'm setting with my Wet n Wild's setting mist, and I'm going to let that dry a little bit, but right before your skin completely dries, you want to add your highlight. That's what's going to make it stand out a little bit more, give you that wet look. And I'm taking my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Coco Bling. I'm absolutely obsessed with this highlight. Like, I've never seen a highlight like this. This is beautiful. So I'm putting that right on my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting brush. I've used other highlighting brush, but that's my fave. Now I'm taking this Luxie brush and I'm just blending it out a little bit more so it doesn't look so bam in your face, and it actually blends into my skin a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to take my little pinky and just run the highlight down the bridge of my nose and the top. And I'm taking my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, my Holy Grail bronzer, and just contouring my nose a little bit more. And I'm going to take that Coco Bling and just open up the eyes and put that into my inner corner of my eye. The funniest thing is, like, I will do this intricate eye look like a cut crease or a smoky eye, and what I get most complimented on is my inner corner highlight. I find it so funny. It's hilarious. But now I'm just taking a little bit of face powder and just dusting that under the eye to make sure that I didn't get any darkness under there. I'm applying Court K lip liner from Kylie. You can't see it here, but I'm applying it. What I was showing you is that I hate that with the lip liners the top doesn't connect to the pencil. Like, it just is too big for the pencil, which is weird. But there I am. I'm applying the liquid lipstick onto my lips. With darker colors, I like to just line it a little bit more in the lip so it looks more opaque, it stands out more, and it deepens up the look a little bit more. Whenever I put dark lips on, sometimes I feel like it washes me out or it makes me look a little bit more pale, so I do like to apply a little bit more bronzer just to warm up the skin. And this is going to be your finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's something different, a little bit more dramatic than the looks I do put on my channel. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, comments, and concerns. I'm so happy you guys watched this video. Keep up with me. Let's be friends. Follow my social media. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace out. Bye.